This is Agent 001 with your first look at the newly, totally restyled Lexus GX. Two models. You got a GX460 and a 470. Very handsome, very utilitarian. Looks a lot like the LX570. Looks tough and rough. Really nice color we have here in the gray. Kind of like the face on this. Real strong face on the car. I think they've done a really nice job on the exterior design. The last car was okay in my opinion. Nothing to write home about, but I think this car looks special. I think they've done a really great job on the outside of the car. A lot of the little bits, mirrors, door handles, running boards, great wheels. A lot of the jewelry around the car looks very nice and attractive. Some nice features on it as well. You got a little button here, press it and it pops the window. So you have easy access. You can put packages in there, or as you can see here are the door handles on the outside. You grab it and the door swings out and you've got power third row seats, which are very cool. You've got your buttons on the side here and you can see they go up and down at the press of a button. We're going to look at the inside a little bit closer in just a bit, but for right now we're looking at the 2010 Lexus GX460. What you notice in this Lexus GX is no matter what kind of road you throw at it, it's really, the suspension really eats up all the bumps. Even off-road on this off-road course, it's very comfortable. It's like really taking it, it's not too cushy, it's just right, absorbing the bumps, so you get a nice luxury ride, but it's tough. You can just tell that this thing can really take a lot of abuse, unlike a lot of the crossovers and other SUVs. This is built to take it. I mean, I gotta be honest with you, I've had a long-term LX570, and that was a great car, but I'll be honest with you, if it was my money right now, with the front seat legroom, passenger seat legroom, and the flexibility of this car being just a little bit smaller, and I love this interior. I think it's the best looking interior Lexus has right now. I'd definitely go for this GX. It's a really well done product, and as you can see, you know, we're driving some dirt roads here, and you hardly hear any noise in the cabin, even though we're going over some good, you know, good sized bumps. It just feels right on the road. It's very, it's like Range Rover-like, but a little bit tighter, quieter, more refined. So, and you can also see from that flat hood, it's kind of mimicking a Range Rover just a little bit, which I think is good. I like that look in the front of the hood of an SUV. It shows that it's got strength and it's really nice. We have some really beautiful scenery out here at the Vessel Ranch in Bonsall, California. Horse property where they train thoroughbred horses. It's really, really a beautiful spot here. If you ever get a chance to get an invite to come here, it's a great place to test your vehicle out. This GX can also climb pretty well here. As you can see, we're way up. Taking a little ride up the side of a mountain here, and it's handling it really quite well. So here we are inside the brand new, absolutely stunningly gorgeous new Lexus GX. And the first thing you notice when you get in this car is, without question, this is the nicest looking Lexus interior that I've seen on any car that they make at any price. It's very modern, contemporary. The gauges are beautiful. Check this out when we light it up here. Very similar to the LX570. Really pretty, like a jewel-like, almost like watch-like interface. You've got the Lexus Inform there that gives you all of the stock quotes and traffic and weather forecasts. And we're in this beautiful color. This is the color to buy this truck inside. It's called Sepia. It looks like a nice medium taupe color, and it looks so nice with the wood. You can see we got a lot of back seat room. We got 3 rows of seats in the new GX. But look at the wood. Look how beautiful the wood and the painted metal looks against this, and the different tone-on-tone techniques that they've done. In my opinion, this is just one impressive. They have really changed this vehicle a lot. The last version, like I said, was an okay car in my opinion. This one is, I gotta be honest, I would not buy the 570 anymore. I would save the money and buy this car. It's more compact, and for me, being 6'5", sitting in the front seat, if I was in an LX570, my knees are right up against the glove compartment, even with the seat all the way back. Here in the new GX, I've got at least 5 or 6 inches. It's very comfortable, especially also in the driver area. You can see I've got plenty of room. It's really comfortable seating. You've got DVDs, entertainment system. Look how nice the seats are sculpted. It's just a beautiful color, this Sepia. If you're gonna order this car, I highly suggest you getting this interior. Look how nice and smooth the leather is here, and then they have a little texturing, 2 different kinds of texture from this panel right here down there, and just those little subtle details in this car make it very, very attractive. And if I was the competition right now, I'd be very frightened. This is one of those instances where they take something that was already good and really take it to the next level, almost like Apple, where they just know how to tweak the car to talk to that potential customer that's going to love it. And ladies and guys, families are going to love this car. It's got a great powerful V8 engine with V6 fuel economy, although as you can see we're in a pre-production vehicle here. And as you can see in my gas mileage, because I'm idling here, it looks low, but we're getting about 14, 15 in the city on this car in our tests. And you're going to do better, of course, on the highway. So it beats all of the other, competition in the sector. With a V8 engine, beats a lot of the 6s that are out there, like in the MDX and MLs, things like that. So I think you're really going to like this car. It's got little touches. You can see this little door that you can actually have it hide the stereo controls. You've also got beautiful touchscreen navigation. You've got traffic capability, all kinds of things to make it really easy to use. Of course, you have your voice-driven navigation, which works quite well. I've been testing it on our RX loaner, which is great. Also, a new button here on the steering wheel. It looks like a coffee cup, and no, you don't press it and it finds the nearest Starbucks. You press this button, and then all of a sudden it turns on your camera angles, and you can cycle through the camera angles by hitting it right off the steering wheel, which I think is nice when you're in a close parking position. As you can see, we're sandwiched between 2 cars here, the old generation GX and a Range Rover. So it's really nice to be able to see how close you are and what's looking around you. So that's a nice little feature. And that's the button right there. It's a video camera, but some people will mistake it and say, why is there a coffee cup on the steering wheel? Lots of controls right at your fingertips, really nice. It's a very, very well done redesign on the car. I think this thing is a home run. I think it's going to sell well for Lexus, and I think a lot of the people driving the current GX or other cars are going to upgrade and buy this. We're looking at the 2010 totally restyled Lexus GX460 and 470 on autospies.com. Remember, spy before you buy.